All right, so today we're going to look at a fun little tool my friend Jeff made. His tool is called My AI Team. It has several little functions. You can go do an AI chat. You can create documents. You can create some custom commands, which is kind of fun. You can set up all sorts of stuff. You can create images or music. However, as a person who has a programming software company, being able to code without knowing how to code is handy. So when you get in here, these are all the things I've already developed. Let's go to create new snippet and let's make create a tool to track cold calls made and outcomes on each call. Right? Basic, simple little CRM. And it takes a little while to write the code because it's, finding the code. And then we go down to cold call tracker, view snippet. Okay, so we've got a form here. And then, so contact's name was J, phone number was 555-555-5555. Stamp today, right now, perfect. That was a no answer, left voicemail. Boom. All right. So let's say we want to make it look a little prettier. Improve interface with stylized cyberpunk appearance. Generate. Now it'll work to recreate that code or add the code to it that it needs. Takes a little time. I will point out that AI is, even on a good computer, is hardcore usage of tools. Takes a long time to do a lot of stuff, but it will get faster as it goes. All right, now we've got the cold call tracker with a more cyberpunk look. What else could we do with this? I mean, if you're going to track cold calls, measure, add a statistical counter to keep track of conversations had and a ratio of successful calls from total calls and calls that resulted in conversation. So now, as it creates this, we'll have to add a few calls to get a look here, but okay. So we've made one call. We called Bob this time. His number was 455 or 344-455-5555. That was also today. Oh, frickin' really. I guess I gotta click today. That's actually kind of annoying, so we're gonna fix that. Select outcome is interested. Successful call. So now we've got two calls, one successful, one call resulting in a conversation. Success rate is 50%, conversation rate is 50%. Okay. Make the date and time stamp auto set. Generate. So as you see, you just create something, give a basic description, and then you kind of work through guiding it to what you want it to be. It's not perfect. It's not really ideal for complex software, but you could make little bitty mobile games. You could make little bitty, very simple apps. Tom, oh, I can't find my keys. Tom, 866-785-2221. Select outcome. That was a not interested. Add call. So now we've had 3 calls, 1 successful, 2 conversations. We've got a 1/3 success rate, so 1 success out of 3 total calls. We have a 2 out of 3 conversation rate, right? And we can play around with that as much as we want. It's in general, it's just a good thing for developing little, easy to use pieces of software. If we go back to the AI snippets I've created, now you get credits, and every time you generate it will use a credit. But we built a cold call interface for a cold call AI bot, transcriber, crypto tracker, like just a bunch of little stuff. Some of it works really well, some of it not so much, but it's, still kind of a new method of creating tools, so it's going to take a little practice. I don't necessarily think it's the tool so much as the user that leads to things not necessarily working. But I wanted to show you guys that. myAIteam.com. My buddy Jeff, fellow entrepreneur, in my Facebook list for years now, and that is his tool. So I wanted to show it off.